This has never been an easy conversation.
Maybe because one side isn't listening.
Maybe because the other side doesn't feel like they are being heard.
Or maybe it's time we realize that to have a truly united community, we can no longer take sides.
When you see what's happening in our country, it is not hard to be outraged. Our community, no matter race, creed, color, or sexual orientation, is closer than some would lead us to believe.
This is demonstrated by the millions of people who are filling the streets, squares, and parks, standing side by side, demanding change.
We acknowledge the reprehensible acts of some police officers in our country.
And we are just as disappointed and disgusted as you.
We cannot change the past, nor can we control the actions of other departments, but we can continue setting the national example of what a progressive, community-based police department looks like.
Are we perfect? Of course not. But we strive for perfection every day.
This has never been an easy conversation, but it's one that needs to happen.
We are ordinary people who are put in extraordinary situations. When my community is suffering, so do I.
When my community is suffering, I suffer with them.
One unjustified fatal incident is one too many.
Our society expects the people who wear this badge to mirror their morals and ideals,
as well as have the emotional intelligence that is required in this profession.
If an officer does not live up to these standards, they do not deserve to wear the badge.
Millions have spoken and told us that policing must change. We've been listening, and we will not ignore them.
Well, big step for the Seattle Police Department getting out of federal oversight. New numbers show a dramatic decline in the department's use of force.
To some, the facts don't matter. But the fact is, the Seattle Police Department is ahead of the curve.
A decade of federal oversight brought vast improvements to the SPD's training, supervision, analytics, and external accountability measures.
This will ensure that we continue to improve our use of force reporting, our response to people in crisis, and to demonstrations, as well as our overall transparency.
Every event of the past few weeks will be extensively reviewed, learned from, and when appropriate, responded to with full accountability.
Some of us grew up here.
Many of us have built a life here.
A lot of us live in the city.
We are part of this community.
And every one of us wants equality and justice for all.
We signed up to serve,
to uphold the Constitution,
to protect life and the rights of people in this city.
Our hearts and our minds are set on making the future better, to be part of the solution.
This has never been an easy conversation, but I promise you, we are committed to listening, learning, and changing. This department is here for this city, its residents, and its visitors. We will enact the change that our community and our country and our world deserve moving forward together.